What's up, tribe? This is your boy, the Chief, and today I'm talking about Cyberpunk 2077.
Been on a while. Time for a break.
So what I'm talking about today is going to be the story. I just finished it. I'm talking about the build that I pretty much used throughout the whole game, and what's my next plans for the next character and the build. I'm planning on doing that. All right, here we go. Okay, real quick, this next part I want to talk about is a spoiler. This is the last decision you have to make. Alright, so the decision I made was because I was corporal and I wanted to stick the whole lifestyle path and all that good stuff. The options was I can have my conscience, my soul, or whatever you want to call it, ingrained and put into the corporate world, or the internet in the corporate world, or I can decide to go back to Earth and live out my life for the next 6 months to win the turn where I die. I chose life. That kind of been my whole thing with this character, the way I was playing it. So that's what I chose, to be an engram and stick with the corporation. Alright, so now it's story time. So in the story, the way it ended from start to finish, I give it a good 45. Good story. Y'all gonna like it when y'all play it, or if y'all watch somebody do a walkthrough of it, which I'm probably gonna do with one of my characters. You're gonna enjoy it. I like it. Like the story, like the decision you make. With this character, I did not pursue any romances, so there's none of that. I only did a few side jobs and a few gigs. I only bought one car, so I didn't even get the full potential of my first playthrough, really. And that's not because of bug. It's just because I wanted to go ahead and get an idea, because I kind of started having more ideas of a field I wanted to pursue later on. I put over about 40 hours in, and my street cred was at 50, which is the max, and my level was at 30. So I still had 20 levels to go, so I probably could do a lot more on my build. So that goes to some other things right there. But I just wanted to do that just to go ahead and get it done, go ahead and finish it, so I can start my next character. Because the more I play, more I I want to try this, I want to try that. So that's why I'm at with it. Okay. Okay, so now we're talking about the build. This is the build I ran with the character for the most part. It's only level 30, and you do get some perks in your street cred, so you get extra perks that you can use too. Alright, so I was going to respect my character. It costs 100k, which is 100,000 eddies, and you can only respect the perks. So when I found out I couldn't respect my attributes, that's why I wanted to go ahead and finish the game off and start over, or start a new character. Okay. So the points I put in my attributes was 3 in body, 14 in reflexes, 12 in tech ability, 16 intelligence, and 5 in cool. I used tech the less because I wanted to do crafting in the beginning, but I kind of realized, I want to do crafting in the later build once I have more of an idea, even more of the game mechanics and things like that nature, so I left it alone. Intelligence was my favorite because 95% of the time I was breaching and using quick hacks. So that definitely was my favorite, because you can do a lot of stuff in intelligence. That's how you get more money, you get more components. Quick hack intelligence is a big plus in this game. Okay, so now here's my perks. These are the perks that I was running with in the quick hack session. It's not all the perks, it's just these are the main ones I kind of like, and that helped me in the game more. Okay, so I had critical error. Critical error gives you crit chance and damage with your quick hacks. So like for instance, if you're trying to burn a character or electrocute them, you can use your quick hack, and they will have a chance to crit and damage off of your character's base stats. Okay, off your character's base crit stats. All right, plague is another one. Plague is quick hacks that spread to additional targets. So let's say I'm using poison, right? And after that poison gets finished, it jumps to another character, another enemy, and it affects them. I thought that was really good, because you can clear out. Sometimes I clear out areas without even doing anything. Go poison somebody and keep it moving. Okay. The next one I had was subliminal message. It's 100% damage to unaware enemies. So if you sneak and do it on top of it, you getting extra damage, all that good stuff. And I think a couple of these perks you have to put more than one point into it also to get the full. I think you got to put 2 into this one to get the full 100%, but it's still good to get it. Okay, my next one is Bloodware. It's your hacks do 30% more damage. So you got 100% unaware damage, you got an extra 30% more damage. You ain't got to fight. You really don't got to fight. So I like Bloodware. And my next one I had was the Fusion. This is your quick hack can spread distance. So if someone's far out, it can spread a little further out, take them out. Okay. And the last one I added towards the end, which I should have added first, was biosynergy, which it recovers RAM every 60 seconds. Because you can, like, I would use, so what I would do would, I would use my ability starting out, or my quick hack starting out, and by the time they're done, I'm in a firefight and I'm trying to use it again and nothing regenerated. So I'm like, well, in that case, I should add this. And so that's why I think I'm gonna put 2 points in this one. So that's something that if you plan on using a quick hack build or whatever, then that's something you definitely gotta have, especially in firefights or whatever you got going on. Okay. So now I want to talk about the cyberware real quick. So in the cyberware, I did not fully equip my whole my cyberware gear. I only had like 4 pieces, I think. So I didn't get the 4 pieces of that. I will be doing it on the next playthrough. Everything will be maxed out and everything. But anyway, so on this one I ran Ping, which reveals your enemies and the electronic devices. So that came in handy, like if you're trying to set something up, sneak by, get money, or whatever, you had that option. The reboot optics that will blind the enemy, and then after it done blinding, it will spread to another character. Alright. I had overheat, which just burns over time. I started out with this one. It wasn't bad. It's good for like boss fights, especially when you keep damage on them. So it came in handy, but I stopped using it towards the end because of the next one I have. And the next one I had was Conagen. I think I pronounced that right. It's the poison overtime effect, and that poison overtime was nice. It was poison the person, they start coughing, pretty much a corona build. Start calling it the corona build, yeah. But it was after it gets done affecting them, it spread to another character, and they would pretty much be one shot after that. If not, they'll just take them out themselves. And last but not least, the only weapons I used mainly in this whole playthrough was assault rifles and submachine gun. I had one submachine gun that did burn damage, and assault rifle just pure basic physical damage, which was good. But I did test out some of the other weapons, so that's why I didn't stick with them. I just left them alone just to get an idea of how I want to do in the future. Okay, so now, last but not least, I want to talk about the next playthrough. Next playthrough is going to be the Street Kid with blunt weapons, shotguns. I'm not sure about explosives yet, because it all depends on how I want to run with the how I'm planning on doing. I think I'm gonna do like another run and gun and just bust up in someone's crib and get spraying. Like I'm gonna save the whole stealthy sneaking behind for my nomad character. That's what I'm thinking about. Nomad with the stealth and tech abilities. Try to not kill nobody. I'm thinking about not killing nobody. I'm not sure about that part yet, but that's what I'm thinking about. But second character, start working on him today. Get ready to do this. I'm probably show more gameplay. Game been out for like a couple weeks now, so probably show you more videos and stuff of that nature. But anyway, that's all I got. Really like Cyberpunk. Like I said, I know it got bugs, I know it got the issues, but definitely game worth a try. Even if you catch a sale in the future, definitely something worth checking out. All right, catch y'all guys later.
Adam Smasher. Finally. Done and gone. What's your take, Johnny? Son of a bitch. It's basically scrap. Suppose it'll have to do. And Smasher, don't bother trying to get up. You pile of junk. How about that, Johnny? That was for you.